This is Dark Racial Humor. Great episode today. With a little bit of digging on the internet, you can find a picture of Jeff Bezo's $130.7 billion penis.
A little more digging, you can find some officials on top of Virginia with all the black shoe polish on their face.
And a little more digging, you can find out why the hell Childish Gambino fucking bleached his disgusting crusty beard blonde.
Even more reprehensible than blackface.
Yes. This is Dark Racial Humor. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your favorite time of the week. It's that new Dark Racial Humor. Dark Racial with the new soundboard. Or an old soundboard, but we figured out how to use it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah, we're
All
back.
that for a couple of seconds.
Best $800 we ever spent. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dark Racial Humor. This is free-flowing, in-depth conversation about whatever is appropriate at the time. I am your co-host, Bon Jin.
I'm Caller John.
And we are live, kinda, right now from Adobe House Records in beautiful South Los Angeles, California. It is Saturday, February 9th, 2019. A lot of noise coming from upstairs.
They can't hear it. Fuck 'em.
We're just gonna keep it. We're just gonna keep it going.
Dude, I needed one more thing that said, "How was your day?"
Oh shit! Maybe
that
next
was an
week.
important one, dude. Tune back next week to episode 33.
Or just skip this one. Just like pause it and then just like wait until next time. How was your day?
Chilling. Made some beats.
Swag.
Called about my money.
How'd that go?
They were like, "I'll talk to you in a couple weeks."
What?
No, they said probably get back to them on Monday because they got to call fucking payroll people.
That's lame.
Talk about a conundrum.
Talk about
Zoinks.
that shit. Come on, William. Yeah.
How was your day?
What did I do today? It was good. I
man?
woke up, hung out with my friend Alex a little bit. He came over.
Little air horn for Alex.
What else we do? Not much. Just applying for jobs.
Nice.
Unemployed, still unemployed, but
Yeah, you like that one?
Nah.
Yeah, the opposite of that.
Let
Let me just put that in reverse real quick. Opposite of I'm rich, biatch, is...
I'm poor, biatch.
Yup. That's how we do it. We have a soundboard now, didn't tell you.
What was I gonna say?
Hung out with Alex.
Hung out with Alex, applied for jobs,
Yep,
said that.
yep.
I had an interview with Apple yesterday.
How'd that go?
That was weird because they didn't really ask about like what I can do.
Why would they do that?
I mean, like,
It's Apple.
yeah, I
What'd they
guess
say?
they just showed me a slideshow.
A slideshow.
It's just like
It's
about
like a Rorschach
diversity.
test?
I guess. What's interesting though, I found out is that Apple runs on 100% renewable energy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What? How
Yeah.
that?
Because they said that like when they take something from the earth, they give it back twice. And yeah,
Breaking news.
they were saying they've like mined enough aluminum from the ground, so now they don't need any more. So when people give their iPhones back, they just take them apart and make new shit.
Huh.
So like the new MacBook Air and the Mac Mini are like 100% renewable, and they're
That's
trying to
crazy.
like in the next 10 years just be on like a loop where they're just like recycling all their own shit.
Damn.
Yeah, so they're big on that. They're big on diversity.
Shout out Apple.
Shout out Apple. Like a little too diverse if you ask me.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
No,
I need a bomb drop, too.
I'm just
I love
kidding.
this, dude.
It was cool. So yeah, we'll see. Keeping my hopes real low for that.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, man. Applied to Pizza Hut around the corner.
Did you?
Yeah, so if I get
Kinda have
that,
to do
that's
that, too.
it's probably chill. Fucking $9 an hour, but at least I don't have to drive.
Really? Isn't that
Probably.
minimum like 15?
No, minimum's like 12.
Yeah.
So
drop.
it's probably 12 or 11.
Well, don't gotta
Sweet.
go anywhere.
Thanks for tuning
Smell
in,
like
guys.
pizza
We have
all
a
day.
great episode today.
Before we go any further, I've had some complaints from a couple people.
From who? Who's complaining about Dark Racial Humor the
About-
podcast?
Someone named Galdamez says he wants his money, bitch.
What's his money for what?
for a little intro that we don't really hear.
If he can recall to the contract he signed back in June, it said that we had exclusive right to use it for the next 10 years. So he's just going to have to look through his documents for that. So, yeah, we'll just sort of skip that bullshit.
I told him that if he can get a sponsor, apparently he's a new moving company in Tucson.
He moves people?
He's a moving company, among other jobs. He just has 12,000 things he does. He's, just that big boy.
What vehicle does he move shit with? He doesn't have a truck or anything.
I don't know. We're gonna have to call him up, bring him in. But I said if he can get that company to get some sponsored airtime on our show,
yeah,
then we could get some money from him and pay him compensation. But we're just still waiting on his people. Speaking
of sponsor, let's make some fucking money. JK, we don't have a sponsor.
That's why there's a laugh at the end.
Yeah, what are we talking about today? What's relevant at the time? Besides Bart fucking playing with his fucking thing. So cute.
Lights was out, the gas was out, so we had to boil up the water. Been through some things, but I couldn't imagine my kids stuck at the border.
Whoa. 21. You don't have to worry about those kids anymore.
You know what's funny?
It's just you.
I love it when celebrities talk about border patrol. Because they all live in fucking gated communities.
Ooh, that nice sound bite. Dude, if I had that sound bite, I'd get it for you. I don't have it.
It's like, I don't know. They all live in fucking gated communities, so.
That writer for Trump got to get that raise, bro. That was a good one.
Which one? Oh, the State of the Union?
The thing that's in your subconscious.
Oh, yeah. The State of the Union was last Wednesday?
Well, let's talk about 21.
All right. Before we get into the politics, because I know you guys are going to stop playing.
Here.
Yeah, we'll save that for later, because we got a lot of time to kill. 21 Savage. What's new with him?
I like that borderline in that. I thought that was funny.
Nothing new with Abraham. Jay-Z hired a legal team.
Dude, there was a Rolling Stones piece that I only read halfway of. But he did get that new lawyer from Jay-Z. Apparently, he's not real great with the immigration. He just fucks with famous people. But
the lawyer?
Yeah, he's just famous for having famous clients.
Ah, of course. I mean, usually more money equals better lawyer.
Yeah, but I'm sure that if all you do is just fuck with rich people things, famous musician things, it's a little different than immigration.
It's not every day a rich person gets deported, so.
No, it's not. But
so you should just find the best immigration lawyer in America.
This brings me up to this point. You ever heard of the Jews?
No, I try not to.
The Jews.
The Jews, yeah.
Some would say that the Jews control the music industry, John.
Not only the music industry.
Everything.
The business, but the media.
The business and the media. That apparently they do.
I
don't know.
Jews.
Conspiracy.
I enjoy Jews.
Credit.
Jews are cool.
Jewish people make credit. I'm sure they're embedded into something.
They make phenomenal bagels.
Dude, they do. Bro, I had some fucking Jew bread from a bakery in North Carolina, and it was fucking good-ass bread.
Really?
It was good bread.
It tastes like money?
Yeah.
It tastes like love?
Just tasted like just coins.
Did it taste like just a lifetime of toil and struggle?
A lifetime of fucking credit owning, dude.
Oh, dude, I love it.
But I've been reading up on some conspiracies, and
of course, Shane Dawson. What?
21 Savage owns all his masters,
That's great. That's
owns his masters, right? Not a lot of people do that.
Did he buy his masters, or did he sign a deal saying, I want my masters?
I think he owns 100% of his records.
Because Frank Ocean had to buy his masters. He had to pay a penny,
Not
pretty
sure
penny,
if he had to buy it.
for his own music.
2017, right? 21 Savage buys his masters out of his master's hand, so he is now the master. No longer the slave.
Yep.
In the music industry. So Chris Brown apparently did it.
Bought his masters?
Yeah.
Dude, Chris Brown has like 800 songs, so shit.
I'm also not positive I just saw that. But the conspiracy is that out of nowhere, plus a perfect storm of timing with immigration policies being want to have high quality cases from some people, I'm assuming.
Yes.
A man that owns his masters, a young black musician, gets deported.
Damn.
After owning his masters.
Shit. You know, I was thinking, how does something like this happen? Let me put myself in his shoes. He come to America. How old was he? 5, 6, 7 years old.
13.
13? 13?
12, yeah. Teens.
And, you know, your visa runs out. Go into the fucking, I don't know where you go to get the immigration office. That's a bitch. It's like going to the DMV.
UPS.
No one wants to do that. So you just put it off, you put it off, you put it off. Fuck it. As long as I don't get pulled over, like, nothing will happen. Then you get famous.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, maybe he just forgot. Maybe he's just like, oh, nothing will ever happen to me. But, you know, shit happens. I was reading that he's like in solitary confinement because, you know, he's a danger to society. He can only talk on the phone for 10 minutes. Yeah. I don't know. I think all that's a little extra. I don't even know if it's true, but if it is, that's pretty shitty.
Yeah. There's still, like, not a lot of details about it. And I haven't done a fucking deep dive.
They're probably trying to keep that shit under wraps as much as possible.
Like, they're just trying to get a headline and bounce.
Yeah. Or maybe it's all just a publicity stunt for his next album.
I don't think so. I mean, I'm sure it helps. But homie's, like, got kicked out of his home.
Homie won't be going to the Grammys tomorrow.
Whoa. Grammys live in Los Angeles. Dark Racial Humor going to be there on the scene.
We'll be live reporting.
Going to tell you everything you need to know. Alicia Keys looks good, maybe.
We'll be there to see Childish receive his Grammy.
David Beckham is there, maybe. You know him, soccer.
Love his album.
David Beckham?
Yeah.
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 It's called Kick It.
Kicking it. Kicking it.
I'm looking at 2 top stories on Google. 6 hours ago, XXL Mag says, report 21 Savage's money. I thought it said the opposite. Cannot be seized by ICE if deported. So apparently he's not deported. He's probably in there. Let me read what Killer Mike has to say, because I enjoy Killer Mike's conservative opinion.
What does Killer Mike have to say?
21 Savage's deportation is shameful on our nation. This kid has been in America so long, he literally talks, walks, acts, is, and is the father of an American. I don't think our immigration policy is always highlighted in how unfair it is for people of African diaspora. I don't know what diaspora means. Meaning people whose
What does him being African American really have to do with it, though? He's from the UK. I'm sorry, African United Kingdom?
People of African
English
diaspora.
African English? English African?
See, that's always a weird thing, too. Like, the motherfucker's an African.
African English.
Is America the only one that puts America after fucking ethnicities?
No, African Canadian's a thing. Asian Canadian.
Meaning people whose ancestors were kidnapped and taken from a continent, spread throughout the world as empires saw fit, are now being asked to just simply belong to those world empires and not have some sort of world citizenry.
Just let him free, man. He's not doing anything.
World citizenry. That's a nice thing.
World.
But is it too nice of a thing? Barker.
So weird that he is a Bernie supporter, but he's also conservative. Those are like 2 opposite spectrums.
I'm talking about 21 or Mike?
Mike. Killer Mike.
I mean, like I said, you can have 2 differing opinions in your mind.
Because, like...
Maybe he didn't align with the policies of... Who was running against Bernie?
Because one is
Trump.
Hillary and Trump.
Yeah.
It's like one
No,
is
but
like...
he said that if there was any fucking president he wanted, it would be Bernie.
Really?
Yes, sir.
A conservative wants a president that wants total government control. I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me personally.
Why not?
That total government control. What else is going on in fucking popular culture?
Popular culture?
Yeah.
You know, South London rapper Cadet has died age 28.
Who?
Cadet. You know him.
Cadet. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, Cadet.
I don't know. Grammys coming up. Michael B. Jordan's 32. We are reading news off of Twitter, but you don't know that.
It's okay, because this is Dark Racial Humor. The least prepared podcast.
That new Dark Racial.
Let's talk about Spotify buying...
Gimlet.
They said they're going to spend up to $500 million this year investing in podcasts.
What are the platforms that do podcasts? Apple.
Platforms?
Yes.
Apple is the biggest. Spotify's the second biggest. Gimlet is, I guess it's a podcast, but I don't know if you can upload, like, I don't know if anyone can just upload their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like a fucking, it's less like talky podcasts like this and more like audiobook podcasts or like shows.
Sure.
And they also bought Anchor. Anchor was a really good buy for them. That's probably the easiest way to make a podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're really just competing with Apple here. But Apple's been in the podcast game since like the beginning of iTunes, so like almost 18 years probably.
Interesting.
But I feel like they don't take it that seriously. It's just like a side thing.
Spotify or Apple?
Apple.
Yeah, because like that was an app, like one of the like one apps that you can't delete.
Yeah.
But no one really like fucks with it in my perspective, at least.
Yeah, I feel like people, like if you have an iPhone, it's just like, oh, there's a podcast app on here.
Yeah. I didn't really start using it until recently.
It's kind of basic. Google's a podcast app, but it's fucking terrible. It's just like, it's too AI-y.
Too AI? Oh, too AI-ish?
Yeah, everyone, like, it's literally just like, fans of this, listen to this.
Oh.
Because you listen to this, you get this. It's not really like curated.
That's what fucking Spotify gets its fucking claim to fame is AI plus interaction of user.
Spotify. Sorry, I was listening to the Vergecast, and they made a really good point. They're like, what could Spotify be planning that's drastically different? And they were talking about how what am I saying? How podcasts are monetized. If let's say we have a sponsor on today's show, and then we get money for this, then like a year goes by, and we have like 100 episodes in the next year, and then someone comes back to this one and listens to this, we're not going to get paid for this because they're listening to it. So they might be planning like a dynamic ad thing like YouTube. Yeah. Where like the ads change even though the video is 10 years old.
The revenue is pretty weird with podcasts.
Yeah, it's kind of like no man's land. Even though podcasts have been around since literally like fucking...
But they really only got popular in the last few years.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's also with the addition of all that voice technology.
I also noticed that podcasts don't usually pop off until you're like hundreds of episodes in.
Yeah, because it's more long form, and you kind of have to have like an audience that rides with you for that long form.
Yeah, unless you fucking like already famous and you're like, hey, I'm gonna start a podcast.
And that really only happened in the past few years because podcasts got big.
Yeah.
And all these people that have been podcasting since fucking 2008.
The first podcast I ever listened to was in 2008.
Yeah.
It's a Maple Story podcast.
Really?
Aqua Road Radio. I think it only had like 8 episodes, but that shit was good. Yeah.
I never played. I tried to actually play Maple Story, but I don't think it loaded, so I deleted it.
Fuck, dude. Maple Story was my shit, dude.
Spotify will now suspend and terminate accounts that use ad blockers. I didn't know that was a thing, but there's a new terms of service for Spotify.
Will they suspend accounts that fake their numbers?
With bots, yes.
That seems like a bigger issue they should be worrying about.
With bots, yes.
Oh, what about playlist fraud?
I don't think that's a thing.
Yeah, no.
I don't think that's a thing at all, yeah. Well, because I don't think that, maybe they will look into it later, but playlisting is a big thing.
Are they even
Wild
aware
Wild
of it?
West. What?
Are they? I wonder if they're even aware of it.
I'm sure that one person that works at Spotify was like, yo, these people make playlists.
I want to work at Spotify. They got a Los Angeles office?
Do they?
They probably do.
I think I applied there one time or two. But they probably need, like, tech people.
Probably need, yeah.
And not exactly like, yo, you want your social media ran, bro?
Dude, I'm looking at all these fucking jobs, bro. They're just like, we'll hire you right now if you know how to code Ruby on Rails, and we'll give you $150,000 a year. And I'm just like, oh, I can't do that.
Well,
like, shit.
You know, just keep getting that side shit, and either learn that. There's a meme apparently called "Learn to Code." I never looked into it, but you know, just apply to Pizza Hut, get that money, go home,
Bro,
do this.
I'm down to work at Pizza Hut. Fuck it, dude.
Do this.
People got to eat their pizza.
I love pizza, bro.
I hate Pizza Hut, though, but I'll work there.
Pizza Hut's pretty cool.
I think it tastes like shit, dude. I knew a guy, shout out John Weaver. He used to work at Pizza Hut. He was like, bro, I would die for the Hut, but that pizza's so fucking gross. They put their fucking sauce on. They put their sauce on with a hose and shit.
Ew.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know.
Oh, I thought you meant like clean shit with a hose. But you know, that's whatever.
Yeah.
You would probably get distasted with Pizza Hut if you work at Pizza Hut.
I'm already distasted.
I
just it's around the corner. I won't spend money on gas. I can leave literally a minute before my shift.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally the only thing that compels me to work there.
Get that manager shit, bro.
Bro, I'll fucking be a manager at Pizza Hut. Fuck yeah, dude.
Just get that money, come back home, make those shows, make those podcasts.
Dude, buy 500 iPhone cases from China for 20 cents a pop and sell them on Amazon for $5 each.
Is that sustainable?
Yeah, bro. You're spending $50 on 500 cases, and then you sell them for $5 each. So what's 500 times 5?
500 times 5? We all know it. 2,500 maybe.
Yeah. Damn. Look at that.
I did that. Yeah. Drake, Kendrick Lamar, and Childish Gambino all rejected offers to perform at the Grammys.
I'm not going.
Really? Who is performing? Yes, really.
All I know is Cardi B. I wonder why.
Oh, great. Another Cardi B performance I get to see live.
Great, dude. I've seen one too many Cardi B performances
it's
live.
Like you get invited to these big fucking suit and tie things. It's like, it's enough, dude.
It was Drake, Childish Gambino, and who?
Drake, Kendrick Lamar, Childish Gambino, and apparently Ariana. Not to mention Jay-Z and Beyonce are not really interested.
Is it like a black thing or what?
In a just published piece by the New York Times, Grammys producer Ken Elrick confirmed that Drake, Kendrick Lamar, Childish all declined invitations to perform. Elrick said that this year he offered performance slots on the show to Drake and those people whose song is This Is America's up for 4 awards, but they all declined.
Childish Gambino performed last year at the Grammys.
I don't think there's any. Grande went from a marquee Grammy performer to angry absentee in about 24 hours.
Dude,
what is her thing?
These award shows are dying, man. Especially the Oscars. Oscars is going to have no host this year.
Just AI.
Just AI, yeah.
People will always want to go to the Oscars because there's always exclusivity. And
yeah, I can understand. Like, you just want to go and you want to chill. You want to celebrate your success. You don't want to work the night of the Oscars or the Grammys.
Yeah.
Like, you got to fucking perform. You got to pay people for that shit.
I was kind of just talking about the audience people. There's always going to be heathens that want to be among the stars.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Can we talk about Childish Gambino's beard? That shit looks gross. You see that shit?
No.
He bleached it. It was trending on Twitter. He looks like he fucking just dipped the bottom half of his face in yellow paint. It looks kind of crusty, but I think it'll become a trend just because he's famous.
I mean, people dye their shit.
I've never seen just a beard, though.
The people have been doing the tops and not the bottoms.
Yeah, fucking. I hate it when people bleach their eyebrows. I think that shit looks gross.
Eyebrows, what?
Jaden Smith did that.
Of course he did.
Gross. It was yucky.
It was yucky.
I'm Jeff Glor, and this is our Western edition. We're going to begin tonight with a stunning letter released by the world's richest man late today.
Okay, nice.
Amazon founder Jeff
Sick
Bezos
segue, bro.
Is accusing the publisher of the National Enquirer of blackmail and extortion. Bezos commissioned an investigation into the Enquirer after it published explicit text messages between him and a woman he was having an affair with.
You hear about that? That shit?
New dark racial.
Yeah.
For those of you who are unfamiliar with the sitch, Jeff Bezos, the richest man.
Okay, Google, stop. Yeah, he's always listening.
The richest man in the world,
besides me,
was hit up by what's it called? Fucking
National Enquirer. The
National Enquirer, and they were like, "Yo, man, we got your text messages, we got your dick pics. What you gonna do about it?" And he literally said, "Nothing. I'm gonna publish it myself." Like, I'm the fucking richest man in the world. Everyone's dick looks the same. Go ahead.
Dark racial.
I was reading some things. I don't know. Apparently, Trump is tied into this somehow.
Because he had something good with the National Enquirer.
Yeah, if this was like a plot by Trump, that's like instant impeachment right there.
Well,
yeah,
there's a lot of other impeachable things.
But no, that's like
fucking lie, extortion.
Extortion is fucking like he hasn't done anything like fucking.
He's hid a lot of money allegedly.
Alleged. I mean, there are investigations and they've come up with nothing, dude. But I mean, like, if you're gonna impeach someone,
there's investigations, but you know they found nothing, dude.
I mean, like, yeah, like if you're gonna impeach someone.
What did you think about him bringing it up at the State of the Union?
I think he shouldn't have done that. That seemed like super defensive.
Yeah, it was going so well. It was pretty fucking medium, and then he was like, "We can't have a fucking government without with investigation."
But that was like at the beginning, though.
It was, I think, towards the middle, dude.
I did think it was interesting how,
which is completely wrong, dude.
Like
that's how the government should be run if some fuckery's happening, dude.
Yeah, I did think it was interesting how like he was like, we need to work together to make America good, and he was talking about like people that survived the Holocaust, and like Democrats just didn't clap. Like, I mean, like you don't have to stand up,
sure?
But at least like,
you positive?
At least like show some a little respect.
Sure, it wasn't the cancer kids you're talking about?
No, dude, it was the fucking. You can look back at it. It was that old ass guy who was
I really don't care about that whole fucking charade of clapping and not clapping.
Yeah, but I mean, like...
It shows, like... I'm sure it's a weapon that those senators use to show disproof, but, like, I'm not going to fucking talk about whether people clapped or not.
I know, but, like...
I'm not going to clap for it. Fucking, I don't care.
You want to work? You want to work with someone that wants to be a team player, and that's all
getting
I have
up
to say.
And clapping.
You don't have to get up,
charade, dude.
But like just being like, oh no, I'm mad. No, fuck that.
A disproval thing.
Just like, dude, come on, bro. Like, grow up, Alexandra.
Oh damn, dude, calling her out,
dude.
Damn, I'm sure
it's
she's listening.
She listens every day, dude. But while we're here, let's talk about that Green New Deal.
Go for it.
Proposed. I sent you a clip.
Oh, dude, let me just get that producer. Dieter
Bone.
Dieter.
Hey,
Dieter, what the fuck, man?
Today is the day that we truly embark on a comprehensive agenda of economic, social, and racial justice in the United States of America. Climate change and our environmental challenges are one of the biggest existential threats to our way of life.
What does that have to do with race?
Are you offended that Speaker Pelosi called this green dream, says a reporter?
No, I think it is a green dream. And I think that it is. And I think that...
What'd she talk about race with?
She said, at the beginning, she said, racial...
We truly embark on a comprehensive agenda of economic, social, and racial justice in the United States.
I think she means as a whole, and this is just a part of that.
Have you read the Green New Deal?
No, ma'am.
It's phenomenal.
A lot of taxes.
It's great. Let's
10 years.
She wants to retrofit every building in America, tear it down, and build it up again, so that it's run on renewable energy. She wants to get rid of planes and cars. And she wants to give everybody that is unwilling to work money.
She wants to get rid of planes and cars.
Yes.
I'm gonna need some source on that.
Okay, let's pull up the Green New Deal. Oh, I just had it up.
Get rid of? No.
She said
make better.
No. She said we are going to replace planes with a high-speed railway.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to happen because there's thousands of planes in the sky at once.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, here we are. I'm on the website.
Sure.
But keep talking, so there's no dead air.
New Dark Racial.
We don't know what we're doing. Let me play more of this.
Green New Deal's plans for planes, trains, and automobiles won't work. All right, this is from Forbes.
All great American programs, everything from...
Wants, for example, 1.8 regarding infrastructure reads, total overhaul of transportation by massively expanding electric vehicle manufacturing, build charging stations everywhere. I'm with that. Build out high-speed rail at a scale where air travel stops becoming necessary.
Okay.
Create affordable public transit.
Repeat that.
Build out high-speed rail at a scale where air travel stops becoming necessary.
Sure.
Create affordable public transit available to all with goal to replace every combustion engine vehicle, which is every car.
Very lofty things.
Seems a little far-fetched.
But I think...
Maybe in 100 years, not in 10.
No, fuck that. What I'm saying is that having those extremely unattainable, lofty goals that won't happen in 10 years is better than saying, I will do it in 50. Obviously, you can't fucking retrofit every building that's not up to relegations in 10 years. But if you try to do something, that's better.
Okay, but she's doing it through the form of socialism.
Okay, how?
Taxes, and she wants to give everybody that is unwilling to work a basic income. And she wants the government to give everyone a job. You can't choose your job. The government's going to choose it for you.
She's going to need source on that, too.
Okay.
But don't you think, even with the more jobs getting taken in the future by robot technology, how do people get income if there's not a lot of middle-class jobs that are currently now?
Well, this isn't the first time this has happened. During the Industrial Revolution, lots of people lost their jobs, and new jobs were created. So I think what's going to happen is it's going to be less AI taking our jobs, more we're going to be working alongside AI.
Sure.
But let me find this jobs thing. But still, I want to be like, don't you want to be able to choose your job? It's gonna be like China, where you just go. You grow up to go work in the coal mines.
Gonna need to be read about that.
With a vision for our future. And I don't think that, I don't consider that to be a dismissive term. Speaker Pelosi and I have spoken at length about climate. We share this priority. She did, in fact, invite me to be on the committee. And so I don't think that this is a snub. I don't think that this is anything like that. And we can have the conversation about the committee another day. But today is about the vision that we're putting forward and the actual legislative plan. And that is, right now, this legislative scope is the only legislative scope that
This is from CNBC. The overview notes that the Green New Deal aims to provide economic security for all those who are unable or unwilling to work.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, if you're unable to work, if you're disabled, I'm for that. But if you're going to sit on your ass all day,
sure, I'm
not for that.
Yeah, that still isn't forcing people to have a job.
Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot.
But no, I agree with that. Unwilling is kind of a weird thing. You should probably be willing to have a job if you're getting money. But that's kind of been one of the cornerstones of having debates on universal income, is that if people get money, they're going to not want to do anything.
And now it's the Sean and Miles Minute.
So I saw a tweet yesterday that said that rape is inexcusable in any situation, but murder is excusable in certain situations. Like, if you escalate a fight and accidentally murder someone, that's kind of excusable. But, is like getting raped that much worse than getting killed.
Ooh, but could you give... I guess you could, maybe give a rape to someone. I mean, okay, how about this?
It's like, I'm raped, and I hate my life, but at least I'm alive.
What if someone raped someone else, but, say a man raped a woman, and then as revenge, someone raped that man? That's technically justified
That's
rape.
fair, honestly.
Yeah.
But if you murder someone, and you murder someone else, you're still going to go to jail for murder. Revenge is not a fucking viable thing for murder.
And in jail, let's just say rape is something that's...
If you rape in the free world, when you go to jail for rape, you get raped for the rest of your life. That's what happens. But if you murder someone and they murder you, that person still goes to jail.
And that was the Sean and Miles Minute.
The Green New Deal will guarantee full employment and generate up to 20 million new living wage jobs, as well as make government employment.
Excuse my grossness.
Generate to 20 million new jobs, living wage jobs, as well as make government employer a last resort of much needed major public jobs program. Let me see. Where is this? I really should have laid this out better.
Yeah, we can do it. I mean, we got a new soundboard. We did a little bit, but that next 33 is going to be hella laid out.
Also, another thing, huge thing I was thinking of. Where does she think electricity comes from?
Where?
Comes from coal.
Does it come from coal?
Yeah. Well, right now, for the most part, it comes from coal.
Is it impossible to not have electricity without coal?
At this point, it is.
Impossible to have electricity without coal.
Without destroying 50 million jobs, it is.
Okay. Well, let's work on that, huh?
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. I don't know.
When's the last time you heard of an environmental deal?
Government subsidies for people buying electric cars.
Sure.
That's still going on today.
When's the last time that something that people couldn't put off happened?
It just doesn't make any sense. It's just like...
it's impossible to do in 10 years.
That's not that. And I love the environment. Her heart's in the right place, but she said it herself. It's total government takeover. It's total government intervention, which I'm not in favor of personally.
How do you want better environment to go down without government?
The government's already doing the right thing, saying, "Hey, if you buy an electric car, we'll give you tax breaks. If you put solar panels on your home, we'll give you tax breaks. We'll invest in wind energy. We'll invest in hydro energy. And besides, most of the shit that's happening in the ozone layer isn't coming from America. It's coming from India and China, and they have no incentive to change because they're still, especially India, technically developing countries. That's the thing.
The U.S. usually a beacon of forward change that people usually go for?
Yeah, but I mean, especially a country like China that has more people than America, they should be doing a little something to help.
Yeah.
Like pull your weight a little bit. I read somewhere, and I don't even want to say it because I don't even want to say it because I don't have it in front of me. I was listening to it on a podcast. They were saying if America did this, it would only lower emissions 2%.
But what's wrong with that? 2% is a lot.
It would destroy the American economy. That's what's wrong with it.
Destroy the American economy
because lots of people wouldn't have jobs.
Because of what?
Because first of all, think about all the jobs in the coal industry right now. 50 million.
Sure, a lot of coal people.
Yes. Lots of people wouldn't have jobs. So there's that. And also,
what's the alternative to coal?
Wind and solar.
Okay.
But that takes time.
Okay. Doesn't everything take time?
Yeah, but just straight up saying, hey, you like your house? We're going to tear it down and build a new one.
Yeah.
First of all, that's a lot of money. Second of all, you like your job? Sorry, you're losing that. You like planes? Those are gone too.
Planes aren't gone. It was saying that it's going to build an infrastructure that it would eventually take out planes, which I think is kind of weird. But that's what it's saying.
The government
it's not taking away planes.
The government is saying we're going to totally halt this economy because we feel like America's not doing enough when America is really one of the few countries in the world that's actually doing something, that's making a concerted effort to actually do something. And they're doing it in a way where people can still have a job that they enjoy. They can get an electric car if they choose. More people will get electric cars in the future. And what was my third point? And I don't know. It's just like bottom line, it's gonna destroy the economy. It's just straight up socialism, which I'm not in favor for.
Okay.
I don't want the fucking government to tell me what to do. I want the government to be limited.
Okay. What if the Earth still fucking burns up?
I think the free market. Okay. Technology always finds a way to allow humans to sustain life. Like, technology is advancing at such a pace. 50 years ago, wind energy wasn't even like a thing. And now it's like growing at an incredible rate. If we could find some way to get India and China, people that are making more pollution than us, if we can find a way to get them on board, then I think that would be better than destroying our economy when huge nations like that aren't going to do shit.
Sure.
That's my point on the Green Deal. Damn, we're already at 38?
Yeah, that's what a soundboard does.
Shit. What's up, bro?
New Dark Racial.
Miles just sent you the bill too.
What else was in what other clips did I send you? Oh, let's talk about Virginia. You hear about Virginia?
New developments and new allegations contributing to the escalating, ongoing political dumpster fire in the state of Virginia.
Yeah, the already embattled Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax now facing a second allegation of sexual assault. There are mounting calls now for his resignation, and this morning, a threat to have him impeached.
Meanwhile, the governor, Ralph Northam, is out.
Okay, pause that for a second. So, for those of you who aren't familiar with the situation, Governor of Virginia, forgot his name. He's a white guy. It came out.
Governor,
Ralph Northam came out. He was wearing blackface in his college yearbook. Calls to resign. He was like, nah. If he does resign, they're going to go to the next guy, the guy we were just talking about, the guy who was accused.
The same guy?
No,
Okay.
it's another guy.
Wait, it's not the guy that got the sexual assault charges?
No.
Okay.
So it would go to that guy, and they're looking at the second guy. 2 women came out and said, hey, he raped me years ago.
Wait, Ralph?
So Ralph is the governor.
Once he resigns, it goes to
this guy.
The sexual assault?
Yes.
Okay.
And
but he got
then
sexual assault. That's funny because fucking people were like, you should resign, so the black guy gets it.
There's more, though. Third guy.
Yeah, because the fourth person was all giddy about.
Third guy was like, wait, I also did blackface in college.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, so, live updates from CNN. Great.
Yeah, so it's just like, it's 3 Democrats in Virginia that'll probably lose their jobs.
Maybe. I don't think...
I think the fucking sexual assault guy should definitely step down.
I don't think they can... They can't be fired unless something is charged. So the only pressure on them is you should be not sitting at a government chair because you did fucked up things.
Is this an impeachable offense?
Sexual assault is, but also allegations right now. I think.
Unlike Kavanaugh, unlike the Kavanaugh thing, though, these women said that they knew the date and shit, and like where it happened, and like who was there. So there's more evidence, a lot more evidence against this guy than the Kavanaugh guy.
Still allegations.
Yeah, but it's like two women.
Until then.
2 women who knew where they were and who was around them.
Interesting.
I don't know, man. Just step down, bro. You're doing your party a disservice by sticking around.
So your main thing is that these people have evidence Kavanaugh didn't?
Yeah.
Squad. I have a Fairfax quote, but that's it. Let's see what he has. This has been a devastating week for my family. Don't care. I did not sexually assault or rape Meredith Watson, Vanessa Tyson, or anyone else. Our American values don't just work when it's convenient. They must be applied at the most difficult of times. Dedicate my life. I call on all appropriate impartial investigatory authorities, including the FBI. I ask all 3 of us be respected during this process.
At least he's calling for an investigation.
Regarding Miss Watson, I knew Miss Watson in college both before and after the encounter, and she never said to me that our interaction was not consensual or caused her any discomfort. What I have just expressed is the truth. I want to stand here in that truth and restate that my truth, as well as the truth of Dr. Tyson and Miss Watson, should be fully investigated and thoroughly assessed. So, you want this man that says, fucking look at me, boy, to resign.
I think there should be an investigation. But I'm just pointing out the difference. One had evidence and one didn't.
Can I see this evidence somehow? I'm trying to look for it.
Kavanaugh also had an investigation.
Did he want it?
Yes, he called for it.
Squad.
In which nothing came up.
Where did I just have it? We really do need to do this better next time.
Yo, can we get a producer? Yeah, if anyone wants a job that doesn't pay at all,
I love doing the soundboard.
Email us at darkracialhumor@gmail.com.
I still do the soundboard.
Yeah, no, I just need someone to play clips.
Well, let me play this clip.
Quijano has more.
Not Jeff Bezos.
ABC's Zachary Quiche is in Richmond covering it all. Good morning, Zachary.
Good morning to you, Eva. When someone discovered photos of Virginia Governor Ralph Northam in a dusty old yearbook, it would have been fair to assume that it would come with repercussions. But the all-out fallout around here, a list that now includes 4 men.
That guy looks fucking fly, bro. He's good looking.
Fly in that blackface.
No, not him, the reporter. A lawyer for Meredith Watson, 39, said in a statement that Fairfax had attacked Watson in 2000. The statement described the assault as premeditated and aggressive. Social friends they were never involved romantically. The lawyer, Nancy Smith, said her team had statements from former classmates who said Watson had immediately told friends that Fairfax had raped her. A New Jersey public relations firm representing Watson provided the AP with a 2016 email exchange with a female friend and 2017 text messages in Watson and Fairfax, in which Watson said Fairfax had raped her. She also expressed dismay about his run for political office. Democrat denies it. Duke spokesman, no criminal reports. Police officials, no records. Not the first time Watson has accused, which is pretty interesting. This is not the first time Watson has accused someone of assault following inquiries from AP and other media. Watson's lawyer confirmed that while in college she accused another man, a basketball player at Duke, of raping her when she was a sophomore. Smith said Watson reported it to a top-level administrator. The text is pretty interesting. The AP was provided 2016 email exchange with a female friend and 2017 text exchanges in which Watson said, okay, that's in 2016, 16 years later. That's interesting, though.
As far as I know, Cory Booker, Democrat running for president 2020, has been the only one to condemn this guy. I think Kamala Harris did, but I'm not 100% sure.
Kamala?
Yeah.
That's all I got on these. Who's the third guy?
The third guy, I forgot his name, but I don't know. I just saw him, Phil DeFranco. He's just like, yep, you know what? I also did blackface. Someone didn't find it. He just pulled it out because that's going to come
as well.
up. Yeah.
Another old white man.
Just like, what's with this blackface thing dude, in college?
Oh, a statement from Curtis Blow.
He must have been an SAE. SAE.
Rapper name dropped by Herring responds to recent blackface controversies. I think Herring, which is probably the third guy, tried to dress up as Curtis Blow. Curtis Blow says, "It is unfortunate that in this current climate we are confronted with the use of blackface as a barometer of where we are as a society. I'm a black man, a father, a husband, a minister, and a pioneer of hip-hop." He didn't use a hyphen. Where do you stand on the hyphen in the word or words hip-hop?
If there is no hyphen, then you're not using it correctly. It's just two different words. It's not a music genre.
That's what I'm saying. Dude.
Shit. Who's that for? No one.
It's for no one?
Dr. Dieter.
Oh. Dieter got it. Don't worry. That's a producer.
Dieter.
In the pioneer in hip-hop, it is my hope that these regrettable actions can be turned into teachable moments that lead us into an increased understanding of how certain acts can impact others and reopen historical scars. We are in trying times as a country, and I ask that we come together and focus on our commonalities and not our differences. Love is the answer. Love defeats hate. Love conquers all. Curtis Blow.
Bart, Leslie requested that you have a word on this podcast, on this episode. Do you have anything to say? Very well said, Bart.
Wow.
Very well said, Bart.
New dark racial humor.
Oh, shit.
John.
All right, did I send you any more clips? Or are we done for today?
The producer has no clips. Yeah, some Bezo stuff that I forgot about. Bezos also has like Terry Crews and other people.
Oh, Terry Crews. Dude,
Terry
everyone's
Crews.
trying to fuck with Terry Crews, man. Just
Terry
let him
Crews
be.
been fucked on, bro. He got raped apparently.
Someone grabbed his ass or his junk or something.
Yeah, that's pretty rapey.
Yeah, I mean, like, he makes it sound like someone like bent him over a sink and like fucked him.
Still, it's pretty traumatic.
It's traumatic, but it's like, I mean,
But
he's,
you don't-
he's a sexy guy. Like,
Whoa, wait, what do you?
You know, his daughter went to my school. Yeah.
Wait, so you're telling me that the guy who is accused of rape is a liar? Wait.
No. I didn't say that at all.
I wanted to use.
I'm 100% sure he was fucking groped.
No. The Virginia guy.
Oh, the Virginia guy?
Yeah.
No, I'm just pointing
How
out.
are you 100% sure he was groped? I'm not sure of shit.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just saying. I just think it's interesting that, and I'm just gonna, like, I'm not a fan of Kavanaugh by any means. I just think due process is a very important thing.
But you said the homie should resign right away.
Oh yeah, I mean, when you're a politician, a high-profile politician, and two women come out with evidence, you should probably.
I haven't seen any evidence yet.
I mean, didn't you just say she told people, and then they also corroborated the story?
I have emails to the AP that she was talking to people that said she was dismayed and that he raped her.
I'm just saying, if Kavanaugh had the same amount of, I don't want to say witness testimony, he would not be Supreme Court Justice right now.
Sure, maybe. But I'm not seeing anything that's saying explicitly that people have corroborated her story. She has an email exchange with a female friend just made about his political office run.
Damn.
I have no evidence.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see where this goes. But it's like even if there was less quote unquote evidence than that, if he were a Republican, he would be shat on.
He's still being shat on by Republicans.
No. He's a Democrat. I'm saying Democrats aren't shitting on him.
Republicans are, 'cause that's how politics works.
I know, but of course they are. But why aren't his fellow Democrats coming down on him?
Because they're Democrats.
Yeah, that's the
politics works.
I know, but it's like if you have a sexual assault allegation, regardless of what party you're on, it should be taken with a little bit of it should be taken with a little bit of
Did Republicans like Kavanaugh rebuke him?
How do I lay this out? Okay, Kavanaugh.
Did Republicans rebuke him for anything?
They didn't, because there was less evidence than in this case.
What is the evidence in Kavanaugh's case? Someone said
the evidence
she was
in
raped?
Kavanaugh's case.
Yeah.
The lady Christine Ford said she didn't know where the party was, didn't know who was at the party, didn't know the day, didn't know the time, and this lady knows all that stuff.
I don't see that anywhere.
All right, let me pull it up real quick. What's his name?
His name is Justin Fairfax. A second woman accused Virginia Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax of sexual assault Friday, saying the Democrat raped her 19 years ago while they were both students at Duke.
Justin Fairfax allegations.
Rape is heavy in this world.
The allegations, and this is from the Washington Post. The allegations against Justin Fairfax are grave. They must be investigated. Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax has now been accused of sexual assault by 2 women, neither of whom has any apparent reason to lie. If Mr. Fairfax does not resign, he has been urged to do so by many of Virginia's Democrats are rebuking him. That's good. It was my understanding that only Cory Booker had Democrats and Republicans. I'm saying, like, regardless of your party.
I have a reply of something.
If the accuser has, like, it seems like she has a pretty good memory of what went on, like, it should be condemned.
Watson also confided in a friend after seeing that Fairfax was running for office. Watson, who now lives in Maryland, did so after she received an email from a college friend in 2016 urging former Duke students to support the campaign of, quote-unquote, our good friend Justin. Watson replied, "Justin raped me in college, and I don't want to hear anything about him. Please, please remove me from any future emails about him. Please. Thank you." Jesus Christ. Similar to what Tyson had described happening 4 years earlier. Seen some description. Strong sense of civil duty. No interest in becoming media. I think we should wrap this up and not read on air.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, everyone.
New Dark Racial. New Dark Racial.
Follow us on... Oh, fuck, I'm forgetting we don't use Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at Bon_Jen.
At Caller John.
This has been...
We still use Twitter.
Do we?
Like, I mean, I don't go on it.
If you can...
but if you want to interact...
Or send us questions, darkracialhumor@gmail.com.
Or Dark Racial on Twitter.
Also, don't rape anyone.
This is Adobe House with Dark Racial Humor.
Thanks for listening. We'll catch you in the next one. Shit.